In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here, and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And it's going to be the Wings off the tip. Here's Agunbowale. Pass to Shepard. Trying her luck from deep. They grab their own miss. Count it. Good.
A tenacious rebounder. Smith's able to do that because of her height and heart.
Here's Fagbenle, covered by Smith. Rena Mabry for three. Good, and Fagbenle gets the assist. Another great draft class this season. Tim, any thoughts on these rookies?
Yeah, I really like them. It's a great group. They have so much skill. But one thing I'll say, just to keep in mind for everybody, let's give them a couple of seasons before we rush to major judgments.
Well, I agree with you, Tim. And how's that for a change? But seriously, we've seen players struggle as rookies and then turn into stars. So really, it just takes time to become a great WNBA player.
Here's Aleman. Sinks that one from the post. And it's the Wings ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Up top, Beckers. Pass to Segrist. 6 to shoot. And here's Agunbowale. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wings able to keep the ball here. Here's Beckers. Shepard the screen. Paige Beckers from outside. And it's hauled in by Harrison. Left side, Mabry. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, we know Mabry has a tremendous day, but give Marina credit. She's done a lot to improve other aspects of her game.
Maddie Segrist for 3. Off the mark, her first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Beckers outside. Fires from deep. Agunbowale. It's good on the putback.
When you pair Shepard's length with her effort level, you end up with offensive rebounds like that.
Past Aleman. Now here's Fagbenle. Down low. Sykes. Guarded now by Agunbowale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Aleman. She's tightly guarded. Good D by Beckers. When the Wings won the 2025 draft lottery, there was no doubt about who they'd be taking.
No, zero. It was always going to be Paige Beckers, a franchise-changing talent. Beckers brings tons of fanfare, and she's expected to make a major immediate impact.
Now here's Aleman. Pass to Mabry. Sykes. Shoots over Agunbowale. And again, Toronto no good.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Shot's good by Smith.
Using that 6'4" length, Alana Smith converts down low.
Pass to Fagbenle. Mabry. Great assist that time from Fagbenle. The Wings trail. Here's Shepard. Pass to Beckers. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. outside Mabry. Harrison sets a screen for three. Mabry misses. Beckers outside. Outside Agunbowale. To the left wing. The three, Maddie Siegrist. Here's Smith. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down low.
Now here's Mabry. She's got 8. Marina Mabry missing again.
Oh, man. That's one she'd like to have over.
Outside Agunbowale. Pass to Beckers. Three-pointer. The shot goes in. First of the night. She is 1 for 3 to start the contest.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Marina Mabry for 3. They get the rebound. Harrison off on the layup.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
And here's Beckers. Launches it. That one falls, coming off Arike Agunbowale's nice feed.
They're doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
Yeah, and that's the key right there. Consistency. They'll stay in control of this game if they stick with the game plan and don't waste possession.
Absolutely.
And the basket by Mabry.
Great play by Mabry. What an answer from beyond the arc.
Dallas leading. Outside Agunbowale. Pass to Siegrist. Here's Beckers. Rebound by the tempo. To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Offensively, that's where you want to get Harrison the ball.
And here's Agunbowale. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. Takes the 3. And that doesn't go either for Paige Beckers. Passed on the mock. Now here's Fagbenle. Marina Mabry for 3. The second chance effort. Alana Smith with the defensive effort. Beckers with it. She's got 6. There's Agunbowale with the 3. It's hauled in by Harrison. The tempo trailing. Now Sykes. And it's all evened up.
Once inside, Sykes commits to the play. She'll work around contact if she has to.
Outside Agunbowale. Maddie Siegrist for 3. Goes back up. Dan Smith with a nice bucket inside.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to see?
I don't know, but I'm willing to bet it's more than a few.
Harrison the screen. Marina Mabry for 3. Rebound Dallas. And from the moment she entered the league, Arike Agunbowale has been an elite scorer.
Well, she finished 3rd in scoring her rookie year and then won the scoring title in year 2. Arike applies constant pressure to defense.
Just 5 to shoot. Paige Beckers from outside. Now here is Sykes. Passed on the mock. Now Fagbenle. To the middle. Here's Mabry. Nice D from Maddie Siegrist.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
Now Smith. She's covered by Fagbenle. Pass to Beckers. And she banks in the layup.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points. Her three-point shot will take her far. Mabry is a great long-range option, capable of knocking down from deep.
Beckers outside. Here's Smith. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Here's Harrison. Lays it up and banks it in.
You could see Harrison was determined to score right there. Absorbs the contact and still completes the play.
Now here's Agumbawale. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The shot's good.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
Here's Alema. To the inside. Here's Mabry. Off target with a close range fadeaway. Left side, Agumbawale. Pass to Beckers. Three-pointer. Fagbenle with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was gonna fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And here's Sykes. Here's Mabry. Over Segrist. Mabry misses. And here's Beckers. She's got 8. Pass to Smith. From the arc. It's hauled in by Harrison.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The team may have done just enough there.
Good on the shot.
With a nice touch around the rim, Sykes doesn't miss many opportunities inside.
Agumbawale with it. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Fires the 3. And the foul called on Smith. That's her first foul.
Substitution on the court.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wings out in front, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And off we go. A close game, now entering the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with the hustle.
Allen, good. The Wings trail. Outside, Agumbawale. She's covered by Fagbenle. Nice D from Kia Nurse.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let her cruise into the layup. Good job.
Pass to Fagbenle. Now Alema. Just 5 on the clock. Sabali. Count it.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Now here's Agumbawale. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Odyssey Sims for 3. Comes out of the gate. These fans in Toronto are thrilled to have the tempo. There's no doubt about that.
Well, there have been exhibition games here in Toronto for the WNBA, but this is different. A team of their own. These fans are showing out because we know they love basketball here.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Pass to Sims. They set the pick to halt the run. And it's Alema with the rebound.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Inside. And the basket by Sabali.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. For 3. And it's Arike Agumbawale with the triple.
scoring off the ball. Ogunbowale so active on this end.
And the tempo call time here. Well, this season, we have the Golden State Valkyries, and it's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, you got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
Okay, those are two basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Sabali. Sykes, past Alaman. Expanding her range. That's no good, and she's now missed 2 and made 2. Here's Ogunbowale. From down in the low post, it goes.
Creative at finding ways to score inside. All Ogunbowale needs is a little daylight, and she's good.
Outside. Fagbenle inside. Shepard's there. Clark outside. Pass to Smith. She's guarded by Sykes. Now here's Clark. And again, it's the wings from deep.
A respected distance shooter, Clark's impact to her team can be felt from all over the court.
Now here's Alaman. 5 points in the game. Sykes, no good. Pass to Ogunbowale. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. And they take the lead.
Showing off the muscle on that contact finish. Please tell me you didn't think a little contact would disrupt Shepard.
Now here is Sykes. Sabali the screen. Will it go? And Sykes lays it up and in.
Well, it's her pace that makes her so hard to keep track of whenever she's on the court. And if you lose her, she's just going to explode to the rim.
Pass to Clark. Smith, guarded by Sabali. Back to Smith. There's the 3. Rebounded by Kia Nurse.
You don't want to give them that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Waived back in 2022, Alana Smith has had quite the rise.
What a journey it's been. I mean, she was basically out of the league. Fast forward to 2024, she was starting in WNBA Finals games as a key member for the Lynx. The Australian never gave up on her dreams.
Pass to Ogunbowale. To the middle. Down low. Here's Shepard. Nails the baby hook.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Now here's Fagbenle. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
Outside Ogunbowale. The 3 is up. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
A nice shot by Fagbenle.
And you're seeing the selflessness from Brittany Sykes right there. She is all about doing whatever is best for the team.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Outside Agunbowale. Here's Shepard. And she drops in the layup off glass.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Aleman. She has 5. Now Fagbenle. Here's Sykes. Good, and Fagbenle gets the assist.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Pass to Smith. Clark. Screen by Smith. Now Agunbowale. She nails it, and we're tied up.
A skilled shooter from outside the arc, Agunbowale is someone that loves getting space to take these shots.
Sottily the screen. Now here is Sykes. She's guarded closely. Off target at the rim. Here's Dallas now. Here's Clark. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Now here is Sykes. 11 points in the game. It's in and good for her 6th field goal in 10 attempts. Pass to Agunbowale. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Fagbenle. Picked by Fagbenle. Brittany Sykes for 3. It's hauled in by Smith. Here's Agunbowale. Back to Clark. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Savoie. Aleman. 5 points in the game. Fagbenle. Picked by Fagbenle. Brittany Sykes outside. That's in, and she's 7 of 12 now for the game.
Just a pure score. Sykes lights up the scoreboard in various ways. Makes her hard to stop.
Outside Agunbowale. Out of bounds. It'll go to the tempo. Both teams will make substitutions. Toronto in the lead. Pass to Fagbenle. Sykes. Picked by Fagbenle. Brittany Sykes. That's good.
And the coaching staff loves seeing this from Sykes, demonstrating the ability to create in pick and rolls.
And here's Smith. Screen by Smith. Becker's outside. That one's in, coming off the assist from Maddie Siegrist.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Last season was a disappointment for Dallas as they missed the playoffs.
Well, they were last in defensive rating, and as you can expect, that's really hurt them. They made a lot of moves in the offseason, though, losing 3 of their top 4 scorers. So this year's probably going to be a different story.
Now here's Beckers. 11 points in the game.
Another good rebound, and we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
Here's Sykes. 19 points in the game. Rena Mabry for 3. The rebound by Beckers. Launches a 3. Fagbenle with the rebound. Aleman, guarded by Beckers. Outside Mabry. Outside for Sykes. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Beckers outside. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. That's in for her 5th field goal of the game. Makes her 5 for 12 thus far.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Sykes outside. The 3. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Tempo ahead, up by 4. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break.
Fans, get ready for the high RPM and amazing stuff from your pocket light.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Sykes with a strong contribution so far in this game.
The way she attacked the rim in the first half was absolutely remarkable. The defenders need to start building walls inside, doing whatever they can to stop her from getting to the rim.
Easier said than done when she's the penetrator. Look, her speed and agility make her an extremely tough cover.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Pass to Mabry. Now here is Sykes. And here's Mabry, covered by Segrist. Tries a 3. Alema, shot is off. Dallas trailing here. Outside Agungawale. Out to the left wing. Segrist outside. Beckers outside. Jacks up a 3. Fagbenle with the rebound. And it's Toronto's ball. Pass to Mabry. There's the triple. The rebound by the wings.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Agungawale from long range.
Nice job on the inside. She really had to work for that rebound.
Sykes with the ball. 19 points in the game. Harrison gets the bucket.
Great footwork by Harrison, so active. A very nice pick and roll partner who will cut hard.
Outside Agungawale. Pass to Segrist. Here's Shepard. Shepard the screen. Paige Beckers from outside. The wings with another miss. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here is Sykes. Past Alema. And here's Mabry. Beyond the arc. Shepard pulls it in.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
It's Jessica Shepard on the wing. She's covered by Fagbenle. The wings with another miss. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now Sykes. Past Alema. He tries for 3. That one doesn't drop. They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Beckers. Drills it from outside.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And Toronto calls timeout. Toronto in the lead. Sykes outside. Picked by Fagbenle. To the paint. Alana Smith with a defensive effort. And how about the journey of Temi Fagbenle? Was out of the WNBA from 2019 to 2023.
Played in Europe for those years, winning titles in 3 countries, Spain, Italy, and England. Came back to the United States with the Fever in 2024 and was selected by Golden State in the expansion draft.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
On offense, here the tempo. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. To the inside, Fagbenle, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Now here's Agumbawale. She's got 8. Pass to Beckers for the tie. Not gonna go that time.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Here's Fagbenle. She has 6. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sykes. Rebound Dallas.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Pass to Shepard. Shoots the 3. And that's good. Beckers for 3. And that makes it a tie ball game.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Now here's Harrison. She's guarded by Shepard. Now here's Alaman. From deep. It's hauled in by Smith. Dallas with the ball. Pass to Agumbawale. Here's Shepard. Three-pointer Beckers. That shot missing.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And here is Aleman. Back to Mabry. Lots of room. Kept alive. From past the arc, Aleman shot is off. Outside Agumbawale. To the left side wing. The 3, Maddie Siegrist. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they are just killing them with the 3-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Now here's Siegrist. She has 6. Outside Agumbawale. Smith. Shoots over Fagbenle. Shot's good by Smith.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Toronto Toronto trailing. And here is Alemán. He has 5. To the middle. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. So it's Dallas now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Shepard. Shoots a 3. Rebound Marina Mabrey. Now here's Sabally. Sabally the screen. Marina Mabrey for 3. The rebound by the wings.
She is frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, the fact that she can't hit anything from out there, or the fact that she keeps on trying to.
Now here's Smith. She's got 12. And the ball out of play, the tempo will have it.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
Alemán with it. Pass to Harrison. Sykes. To stop the drought. Shepard pulls it in. Becker's outside. Now Siegrist. Outside Agumbawale. On the wing, Paige Beckers. 4 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for her. We are so excited to have the Toronto Tempo in the WNBA, adding some international flavor.
Yeah, it's great to expand to Canada. This is the first WNBA team outside of the United States. Another barrier broken by this league.
Now here's Agumbawale. She's got 8. Pass to Smith. Beckers takes the 3. It's Alemán with the rebound. Brittany Sykes attacking. And the layup's good off the glass. Dallas in the lead. Dallas calls timeout. Okay, let me put you two on the spot. If you had one pick, one player to start a franchise with, who's it going to be?
Give me A'ja Wilson. She has all those MVPs. She's got the championships. And it's about her scoring, her defense, and her size. You can build around that.
That's a great pick, Tim, but you know who I'm going with. Come on, Breanna Stewart. You get the defense with Stewie, but you throw in the shooting and just her all-around game. It puts her over the top for me.
Left side, Sims. Shot clock at 3. Shoots it. And another miss by Dallas. Nurse outside. Pass to Mabrey for the tie. Buries it from 3-point range. It's a tie ball game.
That is Mabrey's biggest value to this team. The ability to spot up, knock down shots.
Here's Clark.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Smith. Here's the 3. Add another one in the scoring column for her. She's 7 for 10 from the field.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Mabrey. 17 points in the game. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Clark outside. And again, it's the wings from deep.
Moves well without the ball. Clark's pretty good at losing her defender and making them pay.
Here's Mabry. Again, the miss by Marina Mabry. Takes it out to Clark. Dallas gets it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the basketball.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Nurse outside. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by the wing. Pass to Sims. And here's Shepard. That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
They don't need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
They should wait until about the 5-second mark before getting started.
Absolutely.
It's Kia Nurse on the wing. Lets the three fly. Drains the three-pointer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Wings leading by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the 4th quarter. The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Dallas with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Sims. No good with the triple.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Now here's Sabo. And it's in.
She's really maybe the only thing that stood out for them today, and she's kept her edge even as they're trailing.
Odyssey Sims for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
A confidence builder for sure. When Odyssey Sims is knocking down the triple, it unleashes the rest of her offense.
Pass to Alama. From beyond the arc. Mengiadu with the rebound.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in deep this half.
Now here is Sims. 5 to shoot. Can't get it to fall. Toronto trailing. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Pass to Fagbenle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great communication between teammates there.
Now Agumbawale. The tray. Here's Mengiadu. She's covered by Fagbenle. Mengiadu can't get it to go. Now here's Nurse. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Despite playing a lot off ball as a 2-guard, Nurse has developed a solid passing game.
Pass to Agumbawale. And another miss by Dallas. Still anybody's game at this point.
No question, this becomes a very big possession.
Here's Alema. Rebound Dallas. Here's Sims. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. Cans it from downtown.
Jump shot looking on the money. Arike realizes when she needs to take those.
Pass to Fagbenle. Now Sabali. Nurse outside. 4 on the clock. Sabali. From deep. And Giadu with the rebound. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. The 19-foot shot, and it's good off the glass. And the tempo with possession here. 9-point game. Nurse outside. Picked by Fagbenle. Offline with the 3. Now here's Ogunbowale. Guarded closely. They set the screen. Defended by Nurse. Outside Sims. Tries again. Mengiadu with the bucket.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
Nurse outside. Pass to Fagbenle. Here's Alima. Shot to end the cold run. Mengiadu with the rebound. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a 3-point play.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Dallas calls timeout.
1 shot. Timeout charged to Dallas.
Both teams changing it up here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Difficult situation for Toronto. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Harrison. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for 1 more. And the Wings making a change here.
Isabel Harrison, shooting 1.
When we talk about Isabel Harrison, she's a player who buys into her role, a talented forward who plays to her strengths.
Now here's Beckers. There's Ogunbowale with the 3. They get it again. Maddie Segrist for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Here's Sykes. Up top, Aleman. Pass to Mabry. Let's go with a three. Gets it to go from downtown.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here's Shepard. And here's Beckers. Segrist outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Aleman with the rebound.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, she's been ice cold. Very little going her way out there.
Pass to Fagbenle. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Sykes with the bucket.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Now here's Beckers. Outside Agumbawale. Outside for Segrist. Beckers outside. The three. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wings able to keep the ball here. Smith. She's covered by Fagbenle. Agumbawale from long range.
And she's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. And with time running out, I think it's time for her to try something else.
Pass to Sykes. Alema. And the three off target. Inside. Shepard, good.
When Shepard gets on a roll like this, she's so hard to stop. Her confidence grows with each made basket.
Now here's Aleman. Sykes up top. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Puts up the three. It's hauled in by Smith.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh. A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And here is Aleman. Pass to Fagbenle. Down low. Here's Mabry. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Beckers. Good. And the assist goes to Maddie Segrist.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Aleman. Sykes with the ball. Pass to Fagbenle. No good again that time. Now Agumbawale. Beckers outside. Smith. She's covered by Fagbenle. Shot's good by Smith.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
And Toronto calls timeout. Outside Mabry. Pass to Sykes. Here's Fagbenle, covered by Smith. Arena Mabry for three. Shepard pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Beckers. Now here's Agumbawale. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Beckers. From downtown. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Sykes up top. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Past Alama. Sykes. To stop the run. No good off front iron. Beckers outside. Puts up a three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Good work on the boards. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same trip and really made the defense work.
Now here's Alaman, guarded by Beckers. To the inside, Sykes. Good D by Arike Agumbawale. Beckers outside. Outside Agumbawale. Here's Smith. Misses from close range. They're not having much success at all right now.
They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit, try to find something that works.
Harrison no good. So it's Dallas now. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. Here's Beckers. And so it's Dallas easily grabbing this one. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, but they never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled this one. They made it look simple, an efficient performance.